welcome, 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 welcome home, welcome back. Hello, welcome to Motivating the Masses time. So, as I promised, I would just do these little nuggets and I would share things that I know about speaking, but I also want to go about business as well. I want to hello. How are you? Hi. So I love it cooking with Christina. I love it. What you cooking, Christina? Cook me a little something. Let me know where you are joining me from. I am in a season where, I am a big believer that when you have, when you have navigated through the rough terrain, tell somebody how you got on the other side. When you have achieved a goal or hit a point that a lot of people are desiring to hit, tell them how you hit it. Leave breadcrumbs, leave a map. Let me know what that looks like. And so I am always investing in myself, in learning from someone who's further than me. You cannot believe the amount of money that I have spent learning from people. My journey. Hey, honey. Hey, Shelly. Shelly, that's a good point. Let me know. Shelly's from Detroit, one of my favorite places on the world in the world because they got some of the best people on the planet. Let me know where you're joining me from. But when my learning wasn't in traditional school. I did a lot of learning there, but I got a lot of my learning in unorthodox ways. I went to conferences. I hired consultants. I hired coaches. I just kept investing in myself to learn. And one of the things that I love, Texas in the house, New York in the house. Let's have some one love. Yes. Chi Town in the house, getting pretty beautiful over there. Not quite so cold this time of the year. So, Faith, I'm excited to have you. And Oregon, yes, Oregon. I went to college in Oregon, Portland, in McMinnville, Oregon. You know where I'm talking about. And so, learning becomes an opportunity. And today, I wanted to one ask you, I'm going to take some surveys. So if you're looking at me live, great, answer me live. If you're looking at the recording, please answer in the comments as well, because I'm going to look at those later because I want to know what's happening. And I want to know what I can support you in. I really mean that. What can I support you in? So I know one of the ways that I could support a lot of people is, how do you make oration? How do you make speaking, no matter what you're doing, powerful? I know I could do that. I also know that I can help you push past your limiting beliefs. I also know that I can help you keep going where you normally would stop on yourself. Anybody know about that? Like, hold on, why do I always seem to stop right here? I can help you with that. I cannot help you with technology. I cannot help you with, well, a little bit with hair, but I'm not the pro at that. I can't help you with a lot, but what I could help you with are, how do you speak to make a difference? And how do you use your voice? What skill sets? What techniques? And how do I continue to show up and produce the next best version of myself? How do I not get in my own way? How do I create a breathtaking life that I get to call my life, and I get to share that possibility with others? Those things I could do well. But I also realize that I'm in my cave creating, um probably, I did the numbers, my, I think, 280th live event. Oh my God, I can't believe it's been almost 300 live events. And I've done this big event since 2013, Speaking Right to Make Millions. And so I know, Cooking with Christina, the energy that I have, right? I get excited. I'm like a crazy mad scientist right now. Some people say I'm a cross between Prince, Michael Jackson, and Beyonce before they would do a show. So what I know about those icons is that right before they were doing an event, they were like mad scientists, because they really had an idea of what their audience needed, what they would respond to, and what they can serve them. I'm the same way. So I've been doing this long enough to know what makes people move. So I thought today I would share just a little bit with you. You know, I'm not here long. I'm looking at the time. It's almost 5 minutes I've been on. I'm only going to go for another 10 minutes. And then I'm going to go behind my back in my cave and work to make this epic, life-changing event. When I tell you, I'm comfortable promising you on the 10th of June, you come and you play full out. Now you got to agree to play full out. You play full out and life will not look the same on the 10th. I'm going to pull up some of my notes. A sample. No one knows this. I have not said this anywhere yet. You will have things that you did not have before. I'll give you that in a minute. But first, I want to ask you and type in chat if this is you. I love that, Maida. In chat, if this is you, you want to curate and do either online events or live events or even social events, a party or get together, or a more formal event, a workshop. You want to do a virtual workshop. Type your name if you are in the business or want to be in the business of transforming people's lives through the things you teach and share. Let me know if that's you. Type it in chat. I really want to know because I realize that I'm in the background curating this epic event. And I say that, and I don't say that to brag. I say that because I've been doing these events since 1997, but I've been doing this particular event since 2013, and I know what happens, right? I definitely love to share my knowledge. Okay, you would like to, okay, I see it, Tashana. Okay, so you would like to, Shelly. Okay, great. Abigail. Okay, great. I just want to make sure I'm talking to the right tribe. So let me grab your notes really fast. Because what I realized, what I haven't told you, I've been sharing with people how to speak, how to be powerful, how to deliver a message that has impact, how to transform someone else's journey because you share with them your story, how to not get stuck in your story, how to make your story a show me story versus a tell me story, how to create rhythm and cadence and alliteration so much so that your words, your speech, your message sounds poetic. It's a message, but it's a blend of poetry, education, motivation, inspiration, and transformation. And all of it shows your dedication. And on the other side, people absolutely are not the same because you know how to do that. That's a craft. That's a science. That's a science of speaking. And you want to know that. But it's a science of speaking blended with the soul of speaking. And you want to know how to access that. So one is how to do, and the other is how to access. Oh my God, Hannah, write that down. Maya, write that down. That's my first time ever saying that. And I don't want to miss that because that is like a puzzle piece. The science of speaking, you learn how to do intellectually. The soul of speaking, you learn how to access from a place of healing and a place of emotional availability. Okay, well, I never said that before. Oh my God, I get excited about this. I'm discovering more how to teach you better. I'm discovering more how to teach you better about that thing every time I do it. So I get excited. I get excited. Yes. So in addition to learning all of that, you need to learn that. You also need to learn how to curate an experience for people. Type in chat, curating experiences that transform. That's what you should be focused on. What do I want to learn from Lisa Nichols? I want to learn how to curate an experience that transforms others. Okay, great. Put that on the list. Put that on the list. I need to learn the science of speaking. I need to learn how to access the soul of speaking. And I need to know how to curate an event that transforms people. And I need to learn how to make multiple revenue streams. Write that down. Don't forget that. Oh, Lord. Multiple revenue streams so that I create a future that blows my own mind. Somebody put some dollar signs in chat. Because there's nothing wrong with having a dignified conversation about making money while I do good in the world. Come on, Maida. Is it Maida? I want to make sure I pronounce that right. Curating experiences that transform. Yes. Learn to make multiple revenue streams. Yes. If I'm going to coach you, I'm going to coach you on everything. I'm going to coach you on how to be a good human, how to deliver a powerful message, how to create multiple revenue streams, and how to create great impact. I'm going to do all of it because I've been doing this 27 years now. I think it's 28 years now. So I've done all of that wrong. Everything I just told you, I did it wrong, which is why I qualified to teach you how to do it all right. Because before I did it right, I did it wrong. So I know both times. All right. All right. I get so excited. I just start going and going and going. Maya, I know. I said I wasn't going to go long today. I see the hand clapping. I see the money signs. I see the secure, the package money bags. I see the impact millions, right? So how do you curate an experience that transforms? So I'm looking in my book. So this is the book of Certified Transformational Program. I certify trainers. I certify facilitators. That's what I do now. I make leaders feel more certain in their leadership. So I help gladiators gladiate. That's this time. So I'm reading from a book, but don't worry, I co-authored the book, so it's my content. I can grab it. So when you want to produce a successful event, write this down, right? And Faith, that's a great question. How do I tell the story about my product? Faith, are you joining me next week? You got to join me next week. I promise you. You join me next week, and by the 10th of June, you'll know how to do that 10 times better. 10 times better. Because it's not about your product. It's tell the story about the pain that your product relieves. See, everyone's talking about their products. Everyone's talking about their programs. Want, 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 want. Everybody's doing that. Don't be ordinary and don't be normal. It's extremely boring. But if you want to break the mold and have impact and be unforgettable, talk about the pain you have that your product alleviated. And then what the pain that it's going to alleviate for anybody else who's listening or who uses it. Like that's what people want to know. Okay. So creating an event, of course, I can't give you a whole lot, but I can give you the top notch. All right. So I'm always going to give you some and I'm going to invite you to come get more. It is not a bait and switch. For by the grace of God, I do not have to bait and switch you, but I do need to at least give you an idea of what direction to go in if you're interested in this topic. And then I'm excited and I'm committed to always invite you to sit on my campus and learn. Why? Because I know how much I'm going to teach you and how much I'm going to love you while I teach you. I don't know what's going to happen if you go somewhere else. And I'm not saying don't go somewhere else. I'm just saying I'm going to be an advocate for here because I know how we love on you and how we pour into you. And for every time you made a decision and you weren't sure if it was right, I like to help make you know that this one was. So in reference to keys to a successful event, whether the event's a social event, a party, I'm talking about a party, I'm talking about a meet and greet, I'm talking about an online program, or I'm talking about a live event where you have students in the room. I want you to write these things down. Someone type these things in chat while I'm talking. To create an event that transforms, you want to instantly and immediately begin to do things that establish rapport. What does that look like? When you come to Speak and Write next week, which I hope you're all doing. Hold on, I gotta eliminate that. That's my mom. She doesn't realize that when I say I'm going live, I'm actually really live. So it's my mother. She gets a pass. She gets 1,000 passes. So she'll call me back, just so you know. My phone is gonna ring again because it's my mama and she'll keep calling. So anyway, I gotta go fast. So you want to establish rapport. How do you do that? Universal music. Have someone sing a song, play a name game, things that you have in common with each other, spend 10 minutes seeing what you have in common with one another, make a list to help them out. You want to automatically pass out nosh food or finger foods if it's a social event, things that get people engaged. Music is a unifier. So look at your age group, look at what they like. I love old school. Everybody loves old school. Even the young kids love old school. So I'll play some old school songs that make you go, hey, and then I have people walking around introducing and talking. Second thing you want to do is you always want to begin any event, social or business, on a positive note. You don't want to come in saying, oh my God, you don't know the day I had. Y'all don't know what I've been having to do to make speaking right work. I will not start my event next week like that. I'm going to come out and we're going high, high, high. Matter of fact, the first person on stage is one of the best singers and songwriters on the planet. She's going to start the event out super high. You're going to immediately be like, oh my God, this is amazing. Lights, camera, all kind of wonderful things. And then song, soulful, high-tempoed song. So you'll see that's going to happen next week. And you're going to see that that's going to be a positive note of possibility. We're going to start off each segment with a really emotional, exciting, inspirational video. So start your event on a positive note. 3, keep anybody that's at your event in choice throughout the entire experience. Keep them in choice. So have you ever done an event or went somewhere and the person speaking did a bunch of make wrong? You should do this and you need to do this and you ought to be doing this. And that's no choice. So leave people in choice throughout your entire experience. I'd like to invite you to consider that we take a journey together over the next 6 months. And at the end of those 6 months, here's what I believe will occur in your life. And you choose. Adults and business people love to be in choice. Leaders love to be in choice. So don't shame people. Don't blame people. Don't should on them. Don't should. You should do this and you should do that and you should do this to get people to choose you. Leave them in choice. Is this good stuff? Give me a thumbs up. Is this good stuff? All right. Oh, watching all the way from Botswana. I better make this good for you. All right. And then the last thing for now. I got several other things, but for time purposes, it's the last thing for now. Make sure that when people come to you, you help them to achieve a win immediately. So for those of you joining me next week at Speaking Right, you're going to see on day 1, morning 1, we're going to do something where you can measure, wow, I did it. Because small wins create medium wins. Medium wins create large wins. And large wins create transformation. So don't expect people to have a big win. Help them have a small win. And then another small win. And then another small win. You know how we do our children. Yay. All right, next. Yay. All right, next. So what you're going to see next week is one of the things we're going to do on day 1 is we're going to make sure you have more contacts and more referrals before the day ends. You'll have contacts and referrals in your hand. We'll make sure by the end of day 2, lunchtime, you'll have more clarity on exactly how to give your soul the microphone. We'll also make sure on day 2 that you have a deeper application of the science of speaking techniques. Like I know now the science of speaking techniques. By the end of day 2, you'll say, oh, I know what I need to do to access my soul when I speak. You'll know all of that by midday day 2. We still got a whole end of day 2 and all of day 3. So I know exactly where your wins will be. I know exactly when I help you have that win. So I want you to write this down. Win stack. Win stack, win stack. You want your participants to be able to win stack. They can't just collect information the whole time they're with you. You need to help them win as soon as possible. I hope this was helpful to you. If this feels good to you, give me a thumbs up. And if it feels good to you, Veronica said, I absolutely love your conference. Yeah, it's pretty special. My conferences are a collision between workshop, party, and spiritual experience. So if you want a collision between some training, some partying, and a spiritual experience, then join us. Next week, June 7th, 8th, and 9th, you've seen it. It's everywhere on the internet. I'm not going to bother to show you slides right now. I am going to give you the link. Thank me forever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The last day for the early bird discount is today. by midnight today, Pacific Standard Time. So my grandmother says money saved is money earned. So if you're planning on joining us, join us virtually from the comfort of your own home, June 7th, 8th, and 9th. The entire thing will be recorded. So if you have to step out, you can look at the replays and not miss a thing. You will have the techniques, the skill sets, more confidence, more contacts. You'll trust yourself more. You'll have more commitment on the other side of this event. On June 10th, you'll have more commitment, more motivation, and more determination to make that dream a reality. And most importantly, you'll have more tools and you'll have a community to do it with. And if you want to save money, register today. You still can save $150. That's like groceries. That's like on some airlines, that's a plane ticket. And on others, it is the meal cost in the airport. Whatever it is, you get to save it. You should keep your money in your pocket versus spending extra money when you don't have to. It's only $297 right now. You cannot beat that with a baseball bat. And let me throw this in. If you pay your virtual ticket fee and you play full out, keyword, play full out for you, and you don't feel that you got value on June 7th, 8th, and 9th at Speaking Right, email my customer service. We will give you a full refund, no questions asked. My team don't even know I'm saying this, but I'm so confident about the experience that I have curated for you and the value that you will get out of it and the takeaway that you will take, that I can boldly make a 100% money back guarantee for you today. I could do that. Not a shtick, not a plot. It's just facts and truth. So I love you. I hope today you got some insight, whether it's around revenue streams, whether it's around impact, whether it's around the science of speaking, connected to the soul of speaking is what will make you unforgettable, or whether it's around how to make an event successful and how to make people feel comfortable enough to lean into transformation. I love you. I got more creation to do. I hope to see you next week. You come empty, I'll come full, and I'll pour everything that I have into you. I appreciate you. Be well.